We do want to send things over now to meteorologist and storm expert. I mean, Mike Prangley, he's been watching this for weeks.
We've been gearing up really since, I guess you're right, a couple weeks.
As soon as it came off Africa, you said we need to watch this one.
Yeah, and we still have a long way to go. So we're pacing ourselves, and it's about keeping folks calm. And with the latest information, it's really a storm that's going to impact the whole state of Florida. Probably one of our most top 5 most intense storms to make landfall. So yes, thoughts and prayers with South Florida first as we zoom in. Irma with 150-mile-per-hour winds moving west-northwest at 14. So yeah, it's a little bit lower wind speed than we saw yesterday, but the problem is it's going over very warm, high-octane fuel in the form of water temperatures in some of these spots near 90 degrees. So notice the latest track brings it right into the Central Keys, southwest Florida as we head into Saturday at 8 p.m. with 150 miles per hour sustained winds, but keep in mind gusts to 190 miles per hour. Just a very dangerous storm as it cuts right up into areas of central Florida, Tampa, Orlando as we go into late Saturday into Sunday, and then right into our viewing area by Monday morning. So here's your Category 1 wind speeds. This would be our western fringe of our viewing area. In fact, this does include areas like Columbia County and Lake City. So I know a lot of folks are wondering where to evacuate to. My best advice, as I was on the phones, was saying, well, if you're not told to evacuate, I would stay put. A lot of folks were going down I-10 trying to go to Lake City. That's not the place to be because you'll be right near the center part of the storm, or the eye of the storm, it looks like, as we head into later Sunday and Monday. So the closer you get to that main path, it looks like, yes, the more extensive wind damage that is likely. And then notice the most right up into our southeast Georgia county. So we're watching areas like Waycross, Clinch County, Homerville, areas that really didn't have much wind during Matthew. Well, not in this event. It's for all of us, including the beaches, well inland, all the way to Tallahassee and almost even Panama City feeling the big effects. So if you have college kids, FSU, the Gators, Florida, I say bring home the kids because they're going to have some big impacts as well, and maybe spend some family time right now. As we go into later Monday and Tuesday, the storm will finally weaken up in Georgia. So what does this mean? All right, so the path has been slightly west today, but not enough to change the forecast. So as we look at our precision forecast, Duval County, the beaches, of course, if you're told to evacuate, evacuate, because we will have a surge of 2 to 5 feet, not just at the beach, but along the river. Hopefully that path continues to slowly wobble west, so that'll be some improved information on this column. But otherwise, high tornado threat, wind gusts of 75 miles per hour plus, rainfall of 6 to 12 inches, especially late Sunday into Monday. And then we said this is for all of us, right? Well, look at this. We've got Ware County, Waycross to Folkestone to St. George. You can expect wind gusts of 65. In fact, the updated is 75 miles per hour. Heavy rain, flooding will be a threat as well. And it does look like that tornado threat really coming up as we go into late Sunday night and Monday morning. Now we look at toward Lake City, Lake Butler, Brooker, Lottie, and Stark. These are the areas that need to prepare as well with those hurricane force gusts arriving as early as 10 o'clock on Sunday evening. Then back to St. Johns County, Nocatee, Ponte Vedra, St. Augustine. You're not getting the storm surge we saw in Matthew, but you're getting things you did not see. That includes that tornado threat, rainfall of 12 inches plus, hurricane force winds 75 miles per hour plus starting Sunday at 7 p.m. through Monday at 7. That's the time of the highest wind gusts likely. And as we look at the big picture, let's see what's going to happen. So if you're boarding up today, probably let's do it in the next few hours this afternoon, because it looks like a nor'easter is going to start to move in. Not associated with Irma, but it's going to start to turn much more rainy around the area, squally. So look at this. Friday night tonight, we've got rain spreading in from the beaches and some heavy rain at times tomorrow. And if you're at the beach, it's going to be a gusty day, some 20 to 30, 35 mile per hour winds, and then notice things start to go downhill. Here's late Saturday night into Sunday. Then we're going to start to see some bands from Irma, it looks like Sunday evening. Some of these wind gusts right along the beaches near 70 miles per hour inland. Lake City and Waycross, you'll also see conditions deteriorate with 50 to 60 mile per hour winds. So it looks like the worst hitting as the center of the storm comes right up I-75 during the day Monday into Monday night, especially up across southeast Georgia. So if you're told to evacuate, do so. If you're in a mobile home, yes, you want to make sure you have a friend or family spot you can go to, especially by Sunday morning, because notice the winds really kick up. Northeast 40 to 60 Sunday, quickly turn into the southwest, though, as that storm moves by Sunday night into Monday, and then eventually off to the west as we go into later afternoon. And then Tuesday, Katie, it'll be nice to give the all clear, but we've got a long way to go. Let's keep our guard up, stay patient, calm. We've got this.